away the audio cues at all. They're happy now to just commit into the water bomb side, try and take the fight. Usual going to be raining in as well. Not only that, they found the opening frag, and HEAP, oh, he's not going to be slowing down here for anybody.
Well, a nice opening pick gives them the sight, and with this C4 planted as well, Galaxy Racer have got their work cut out for them to get back into this, with HEAP dealing further damage too. PlesseN trying to pick up the pieces of this fallen round. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get this done. Disco doplan has got a kit on him, so time somewhat on their side, but the shots just aren't. hallzerk, Lecro, Forest, they all finish off as long as they possibly can and get the information in the meantime.
Oh, there we go. hallzerk with the AWP opens up for his team. Can't find the follow-up. His teammates actually try and get the trade, but they end up falling as well. Oh, great defense coming to the angle. Actually, a shift off as Necro appears, but going to be changing the outcome of the round. And there we go. PlesseN is going to step out there from the back line, able to and it looks like they have numbers coming through from ramp or friberg. He nearly catches the time, even can't connect on the shots. Oh no! But actually, doesn't look like it's going to be too troublesome here for Dignitas. Twistzz, he can be the difference maker. Playing through from the cement bags, he's able to get himself a kill and just keep himself alive, which is the key at this point. Forest desperately trying to get the kill on him, and actually, eventually, Twistzz will fall. Forest through the smoke. It's all on dezon now. What a response here from Dignitas.
Yeah, that's just fantastic. The whole round as well. I'm seeing Lecro still with that deagle. There's seas of weapons around him, but he just doesn't seem to pick one up. Finally, he's found that AWP though. And dezon, well, there's just nothing he can do there whatsoever. I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. 50 seconds left, and you can see Dignitas, they just aren't taking any major risks. They know they've got the advantage here, and they're going to use it nicely. Lecro just with the Desert Eagle, doesn't even care. 2 kills found, and it's a complete steamroll. Wow.
I mean, listen, how often does it happen as casters will be like, oh, you know, this is something that happens regularly. Like, this is a trend. This is quite a, you know, something that the signs are all there.
All right, do it again, man. We'll see. I'll run it down.
Listen, Forest is the GOAT. There's the next one.
With 3k, we'll have enough for the AWP in the next regardless. And he's getting super aggressive here. How is that read by friberg? That is so smart.
Yeah, I was also thinking that as well. I just saw him like starting to go back and check it out. I wonder if they heard an audio cue or something. I don't know, man, but correct play comes through in the end. And it's looking like a pretty nice cleanup coming through here. You mentioned it in the previous round. You could see the discipline coming through from Dignitas, right? Like they just had that patience in the round. They knew that Galaxy Racer would be light on money and therefore light on economy. You know, play the round out a bit longer. Really sexy shot coming through. And just with this 5-7 and Armor is actually going to be able to get a kill as well. It kind of adds a bit of spice to the round now all of a sudden. So let me hold my breath on my points as Dignitas starts to exec forward. Forest is low here as well, you know. This could be troublesome if PlesseN starts to connect on a couple of shots. There we go. Headshot to take down the low HP player, but it still looks sick. And eventually he will lose his life, but he's forced enough time for his teammates to rotate their position here. hallzerk and friberg to pick up pieces in this 2v2. What started off as an anti-eco round is looking a bit troublesome. friberg getting super aggressive right now. Disco doplan spotted him. He's going to be able to react in time. hallzerk to clutch, but he's going to lose his life out as well. And Twistzz closes out the... Love that point you make. Really, I do. I think, as you say, it can sometimes filter into the next round. But right now, filtering into the next round, it's Lecro who gets super aggressive. But chawzyyy greets him with open arms. Introduces him to the AWP, and that's going to be the opening pick found by Galaxy Racer. In fact, they're not content with just the opening pick. They want to get aggressive here. HEAP eventually will get a frag trade comes through, but it's still going to be a 3 versus 3. chawzyy's so goddamn low right now as well. No util to force him out. Smoke going to be dropped, or Mozzie into the smoke rather. Eventually, chawzyyy loses his life. That secures the man advancing all their eyes. We will see that second wave of util starting to come through. That's going to secure full side control here for the T side. And now it's on Galaxy Racer to retake. There is a kit here on PlesseN as well as a smoke grenade. Forest is going to be spanning point right now. And who else would you want on the angle? It's the first. dezon's going to fall victim to him as well. The GOAT is up to 10 kills here.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If they somehow lose vertigo here, they are in some serious trouble because Mirage is not their turf. Great kill from HEAP, a little bit of damage taken there, and I think a little bit dealt to his teammate as well, but either way, they find the man advantage, and they'll take that all day long. And that's the thing, just these gun rounds, they've just been fantastic. The early damage, the early kills have been worth their weight in gold. Sprays through the smoke, not quite finishing off friberg, and as he continues to lurk through, there's an AWP so close to him. This should be his for the taking, but he's not realised. He's got his back to him. How on earth does he slip through here? This might even be better for him. Oh no. Oh wow. Great read from dezon.
Really big kill coming through there just to get that man advantage back for Galaxy Racer. But as I say, that Lecro finds Twistzz. That's such a...
He wants to try and bait out a peek. He thought that molly was a little bit closer, but it's not. But with 8 seconds to spare, has to commit to the plant. Burning in the flames, has to go for a wide peek. Instead, just tucked himself behind the generator. He needs to take a close fight. Shotgun AWP time. Him versus chawzyyy. And as chawzyyy takes his teammate, he's going to find the second. The lightning fast shot. And hallzerk doesn't know what's hit him.
Wow, really nice awareness there from chawzyyy coming through after he gets that first kill onto the play on the site. Completely aware of the probability that there could be somebody behind it. Big round here, MNJ, for both of these teams. No money in the bank for whoever loses this one.
Surprising as well, bearing in mind the start that Dignitas have got off to, but they commit to this and press forward and walk into what is now a stacked A bomb site, or do they fall away? The double molly onto PlesseN is absolutely flawless, and it looks like they are going to continue to press forward with force.
This is huge from Dignitas, man. Every single time they lose a round, they just clap back and win the round immediately afterwards, man. That's the exact same thing we're seeing right here again. Galaxy Racer just can't catch a break. They can't find any momentum. They can't string any consecutive rounds together. They're just being starved right now. And, well, Dignitas are having their way with their Swedish counterparts right now.
I feel like it's almost a little bit of complacency. And then whenever they lose a round, it's a wake-up call. It's like, they get a little bit too comfortable.
So winning, they're keeping like 3, 4, sometimes even 5 players alive. So I agree, man. Dignitas have definitely been the more compelling and the more convincing of the two teams. Galaxy Racer have had some success in the eco rounds in the past here on Vertigo. Let's see if that's going to be the case once again. hallzerk actually spots the player, makes him play back. That could bait dezon into the fight here. Yeah, he gets a kill. PlesseN ends up peeking back up. He's going to be able to find himself another, and it's fallen apart.
Could use that bait and switch setup, and they played it to the T. Lekro left in a 1-on-5. Damage is what he's looking for here. And Galaxy Racer have a bit of a botched read on this. They've put 3 players over towards mid and B. It's left that Ivy area very vulnerable, and chawzzy's left to try and pick it back up. Brilliant opening shot, but he needs to deliver further. He's got more fights to take, and it's heap up close. Only good for 1 before it's traded. But Forest still doing damage, finally drops, and we find ourselves in a 3-on-2.
Yeah, I mean, amongst all the chaos, Dignitas have at least been able to make some ground in towards the bomb site, but they're a man down right now with no further util left at their disposal. So at this point, they have to try and like get some kills to create some space. And Lekro, I can't stress enough how big that seconds remaining. Lekro's going to have to get that bomb onto the site. Also posted up aggressively right now. Is watching towards Connect, and PlesseN with his knife pulled up will be a free frag. Also doubles down onto Disco doplan, and there we go.
Great round. Dignitas onto 10. Galaxy Racer still got a chance at a 5th here, but this has not been a good half for them.
Well, the chances...
DNA take right now. I was questioning whether they were going to go back to B, but by the looks of things, they know what they want to do. Great shot from chawzzyy, evens things back in
team. You can see the bomb is starting to shift walk back in towards the side of the map. PlesseN, what's the timing going to be like? Oh, it's there for PlesseN. That's disastrous. Forest was so close to just getting behind the corner and tucking himself in. Now PlesseN is actually able to not re-secure side control, but Disco doplan will pick up where he left off. And HEAP, well, there's no time. There's just no time for him to work with. That's the end of the round. I didn't even see how little time there was left on the clock.
Back in, but they really, really do need it. Opening. A dink, but it doesn't do too much damage. And friberg, that's a fast headshot.
Well, robbed by hallzerk, actually, like a thief in the night. friberg not going to be able to clock out just yet. A kill does come through from Forest. It's 3 versus 3. Make that a man advantage for Galaxy Racer. Twistzz taps down 2. Now it's on friberg and HEAP to try and salvage the situation and deny Galaxy Racer this second half pistol round. Not looking likely just yet, though. I mean, oh yeah. And now, especially with PlesseN finding that, it's just friberg left remaining. He's got a flashbang on his belt, but he's struggling to even get away into the bomb site right now. PlesseN's going to shift straight under him. No chance here for friberg at all. Loses his head. 6-10.
Galaxy is really going to be the important one. Forest mollied off. Can't go for the peak he was hoping for, and they do lose mid-control off the back of it. PlesseN, big opening pick, but he does get dinged, so down to 4 HP. He needs to be careful.
And put pressure onto the T side. For the most part, there's always a trade available here. They've got that buddy system being employed, so... And he's oh, man, okay, as I say that, Forest somehow he's able to weave the needle. He gets himself a double. Disco doplan could get taken out here. He will be. He clears him. Oh, it's fallen apart. I was just saying how nice the Galaxy Racer have been doing in their anti-eco rounds, and all the cast just comes to fruition. dezon and PlesseN, all with the chance to pick up the pieces here, though.
Gets off of a monstrous play from Forest, though. Whipping out the deagle might not be the plan. PlesseN's so low, a single shot with that Galil would finish him. And it's HEAP to do.
Lekro, who's just spotting right now, going to be dropping the deep smoke. That means that they can't really push up the stairs unabated right now. The push does come through, but the flashbang's on point. It's actually a team flash. Lekro continues to force the issue. The support ends up coming through for him, and Forest will find 2 of those kills. just stopping Galaxy Racer in their tracks. Finally, PlesseN will be able to get a kill back. Oh, the max 10 at range even doubles down. friberg could be up for grabs here as well, you know. This is looking like Galaxy Racer might actually be able to get a bomb plant here at the same minute. It's going to be a fake plant though, and now that PlesseN's lost his life. Surely there's no chance here for chawzyyy. He knows where both the players are, but he will end up
chances to get a bet in if you do want to place one here on this Vertigo game. Nice bit of aggression from HEAP, and that's fantastic. Even dipping in to steal the AK.
Oh man, look at the nade that comes through onto chawzyyy as well. This is the all-important gun round for Galaxy Racer, man. And it hasn't gotten off to the start they would have hoped for. However, dezon does get a kill back. I wonder if that's going to be sort of enough to convince Dignitas to take a more passive stance towards a ramp. It does look like he's sort of just hanging around for the time being. He's got hallzerk here as well. Deep smoke going to be coming through. Oh my god, hallzerk peeks out and he gets a kill. Spots out a number of players thereafter. He continues to just go back for more. hallzerk has the biggest...
This is slipping away from them, and I think they realize it. You get to this point in a game and you start to accept your fate. dezon, perhaps not. He's still got some fight in him. 2 kills in this round. He needs to be careful though. hallzerk still lingering, and as soon as he peeks, it's a lightning fast shot, and it finishes off dezon. Can't flick over to disco doplan, but he's bought some time, he's bought some space, and friberg. I mean,
there's going to be a force buy here from
insane.
Galaxy Racer, by the way. Sorry, I didn't notice that. They've actually opted against going for the eco here, man. And PlesseN, well, he's gotten the round off to the perfect start.
I mean, that's not what you want.
This getting a little bit awkward right now for Galaxy Racer because they've got no util left here, Gen.G, which means as those wall of smoke starts to fade, that's going to be exposing the players, and the frags could be coming through here for the CT side. friberg, he's going to be able to get a kill, as does necro, and this is looking like it's going to be tickets unless PlesseN and Twistzz can save the day here. Barely any health between the two of them. Bomb going to be tapped. That forces Twistzz out into the open, rattling the shots into the smoke. He's actually taking the attention away from the site itself. But in the end, it's still going to be the frags coming through for Dignitas, and that's a 15 map point. And probably unsalvageable at this point for the side of Galaxy Racer.
It's such an awkward round there for Galaxy Racer. And a couple of rounds went Galaxy Racer's way. We thought this was going to be a close affair, and that's just not really the case at all.
Been anything but that, and it's looking like we're going to have a swift end to the map here as well, as Dignitas are just charging on right now, man. Nobody can stop them. Whether it's on the T side or the CT side, they have just looked head and shoulders above Galaxy Racer. Frag comes through, or the trade, shall I say, rather, for friberg. He's looking to try and finish this off one quickly, but not like this. And chawzyyy, surely he's not going to be clearing this deep cubby right now. Coming around the corner, it's a free frag for Forest.
I mean, I think this is over. You got to love the resilience from Galaxy Racer. At this point in a game, I'd just buy jewelries. I'd have accepted my fate many rounds ago, but PlesseN looking to try and clutch this one up. 2 versus 1. The bomb needs to be retrieved. He's not going to check it back.
Oh,
knife to add insult to injury. Forest.
Towards middle.
Jeez, man, you can't boost my ego like that. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Dangerous towards Catwalk here as well, man. necro and Forest, they're finding the frags. Galaxy Racer, they've been stopped in their tracks.
It's a big shutdown, a lot of damage from Lecro. He's only actually found 1 kill, but he's got dezon right down to a single point of health. dezon could actually just get out onto this A site and plot the bomb, but he doesn't realize it. He has no way of knowing that it's completely open.
Oh.
And as he's surrounded, his teammates dropped a single point of health. And there we go. Lecro finishes him off really. And then try and have a clean round with them. Damage dealt onto HEAP early on. Disco doplan. Oh, he's in window. Oh, no, they haven't spotted him. Damage onto HEAP. No kill found, but a brilliant opening and a chance to get onto this A site.
Absolutely, there's barely any defense here for Dignitas right now. Just 2 players towards CT. You can see friberg wants to try and get a bit of information. He's going to swing out. He sees numbers, but he can't get any of the kills. He loses his life. Lots of damage done, however. HEAP going to be the next responder coming through from CT, but he's been taken down as well. Finally, the kill comes through from Lecro, but the damage has already been done here. The plant comes through. Galaxy Racer, they could be on force to get on the board here through the way of their force fire. Lecro actually does get that kill onto PlesseN. That's such a massive frag. Do they have the information that both of the players are towards connect? It doesn't look like they know that. Bomb planted there as well. There's no kit here. Okay, there is one on the sides at least, but no util. So the life is very tough of these CT players right now, and chawzyyy takes contact. Gets a kill. Lecro, with it all to do right now, doesn't have any time to work with, and the round's going to go the way of Galaxy Racer. They make the force by work, man.
Wow. Betray. I think they've got a decent shot at winning Mirage.
Because we also go to Inferno next, right? Which is a pretty good map for Galaxy Racer as well. So it's not like if, you know, they win your Mirage, they find themselves on a map that, like a nuke or something like that, where you're just expecting us to come out on top. So Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think that Galaxy Race, they're still alive here in the series, but they're struggling.
Deagle needs to connect, though. Forest can't seem to hit anything on short. They've still got control of the site, time on their side.
Kill.
But with Twistzz finding that is a massive kill. That opens the door for them to push round to A. And all they need to worry about right now is friberg.
Oh, Lecro going to get aggressive on Catwalk as well. He could actually catch one of these players with their back turn. There we go. Nice shot does come through from him. And that just takes all the attention away from friberg, tapping away at the Desert Eagle. Not going to get the kill, but he does also take the heat off of his teammates. Lecro and Forest will finish it off. And the 4 spies...
They were, because everybody was worried that Dignitas was going to come into Mirage and just kind of bottle it. And the fact that they've come in and got off to a really good start fills me, and I'm sure the bookies, with confidence.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I think that's a really good point that you're making. We can touch on that a bit more because now the aggression is coming through from Galaxy Race in towards the safe bomb side. Forest gets baited in, commits to the spray after a nice clean tap, struggling to find the third, but eventually he will achieve the desired result there. Is it like, I mean, Beal and Endor's probably a stretch, as we're going to see chawzyyy stepping into hallzerk, and it's the Norwegian who comes out on top.
Molly's not great, but it doesn't really matter. There's no one else there in the B apps. But yeah, this is an important round for them, and it doesn't look like they're going to take it. That's such a brilliant setup. HEAP and Forest just playing off of each other there in mid.
Yeah.
dezon might be able to slip through, but at this point, it just doesn't matter. This could even be a flawless round here for Dignitas. And you asked at the start, how important is it? Yeah, it's not do or die, but it's a very important round. Any one of these upcoming rounds is important for Galaxy Racer, just to get on the board, just to show that they're here to play, show some presence. And dezon, that's a big whiff. Let go.
I feel like chawzzy's been on the receiving end quite a few times up against hallzerk, of course, who now does reappear coming through from lowers. At least the trade is found onto Forest, and that might set things in motion here for Galaxy Racer to try and force the issue towards the B-bombs. Like huge useful damage done by Lecro. ropz is supposed to keep himself alive here. Gonna get offered dezon on a silver platter. Continues to do work. Even finds himself chawzzyy. Oh my god, it's disastrous for Galaxy Racer. Disco, doplan, and Twistzz left remaining. At least they've got control of the site, but there's already a response coming through. friberg, lucky to have his life intact right now. He's gonna be coming through from Catwalk. Actually, a chance here for Galaxy Racer to make this one work right now until hallzerk gets that kill. Now it all falls onto the legend that is Twistzz, but not even he can unravel that situation. Dignitas pick up a 9.
That's so well played from Lecro, and actually, that's something I'm going to be writing down and doing myself. Playing just below that Galaxy Racer, of course, with the max loss bonus, being on that T side, they can continue to force over and over again. But I'm not sure if that's the answer. HEAP, great opening.
Jesus, I mean, this is just such a... Never expected this to be nearly as one-sided as it has been so far. I mean... It felt like... Oh, okay, chawzzyy, at least he's got the timing coming through connector right now. How far does he go is the question. hallzerk's going to get caught off guard from Palace. This is looking a lot better for Galaxy Racer. The pieces are kind of falling into place right now. friberg on the bomb side at least will be able to get a kill back, but he won't double down. Great shot there coming through from Twistzz. He's got info on the CT player as well. Lecro loses his life, and surely this is going to be Galaxy. I think you probably have a shot at this when you're in the form that he's in right now. 12 for 2, tapping away at range. He gets dezon for... Okay, not so much for free. Takes some damage in the process, but it's absolutely going to be spurring him on here to have a crack at this retake. Doesn't have any util, unfortunately. Does pick up a molly, though. That could certainly be put to good use. He's actually be opting to throw that into his Tetris. That'll be forcing the play out into the open, but he can't find the kill onto Twistzz quickly enough.
Good damage dealt onto HEAP early on, but look at friberg's aggression. He's pushed right up underpass. He will be able to get a kill here in apartments. Maybe not. dezon, nice and aware. Good read from him. And Galaxy Racer might actually be able to pick this one up. Slow stuff, as you say, minute left. They've got some time to toy with.
Burst in towards the speed bomb site. That molly, though, is going to be on the money. He makes his way back in towards Van. He's got support from Catwalk right now. He's got the kill into chawzzyy as well. How much more can he do from his position is the question.
Wow.
He can do the most. What a sick frag coming through into Disco doplan. He's bought all the time for hallzerk to rotate in position as well here. 10 seconds left on the clock. dezon needs to retrieve the C4 and punch in the digits. And he's taking a while. He's eventually going to collect the bomb. I think he might just have enough time here. hallzerk's going to come swinging out anyway. And he gets the kill. Turn up the pace here. How long can Dignitas maintain control of the site is the question. friberg been able to keep himself alive underneath Palace right now. Can't find the shots though. That's going to be costing him. At least he takes down PlesseN. hallzerk has found a multi-kill in the process. Oh my god, hallzerk through
I think Galaxy Racer might be wearing magnetic Kevlar. I think that's what it is.
They're catching everything at this point, man. There we go. As you say that, MNJ.
A shot.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like, Phase have looked good, but there's also maybe things they can look to exploit right now. It's a man advantage, but I thought so. There we go. Heap does end up falling, and it's actually a flurry of frags here for his life is on a timer right now.
Oh, if he slips through.
Surely not, right? I mean, like, I'm just watching this with bated breath. Okay, there we go. Twistzz finishes it off. I mean, as chawzyyy unscopes, he was watching that for a solid 20 seconds. That's how the cookie crumbles. He's going to get aggressive again towards lowers, and he actually nearly found the timing of his own, but dezon roll here. Feels like mid has just been, you know, the biggest focal point, and pretty much whoever's got mid control in the round has gone on to win the round, and it's looking like it's going to be Galaxy.
Would be vulnerable from Ramp if friberg was still there, but he seems to have misread this completely. That's a real shame.
I think PlesseN was just showing some pressure on the opposite side of the map. There's some presence, and he kept Dignitas on that side. They went for the gamble rotate, and well, now it's only Mr. friberg left remaining here in the 1 versus 5 clutch. A mere formality, one might say. Oh, okay. Twistzz
to come out, they push right through, and Twistzz, he can't connect the shots in midair.
Oh, PlesseN trying to play around the fringe of the smoke. Actually, the kills do start to come through here for the CT side. Twistzz going to drop the smoke just to try and keep himself alive, but HEAP eventually forces the issue and does get that kill. Still work to be done here for Dignitas. In fact, it looks like hallzerk's going to peek CT off the back of a flashbang. dezon taps him down, but HEAP finds 2 of his own. Oh my god, this round is on an absolute roller coaster ride right now, and friberg has the only peak. Yeah, it's a good point, man. I mean, the way that the money works right now is weird and wonderful. chawzyyy. Oh.
Slow stuff, really slow stuff. 50 seconds on this clock. Obviously, it was chawzyyy that found the opening at the very start, and since that point, Dignitas have seemed scared. Another big kill from PlesseN. HEAP on a bit of a whiff, and Twistzz is able to take care of it. 5 versus 2, and Dignitas no longer want to play a part in this. friberg trying to get the trade, unable to do so. Lecro falls to the same fate, and that is an
look like they've got any okay, now they're going to be starting to take some shape here. We're going to see the A split coming through. Deep jungle smoke. Frag's going to be taking effect now as well. friberg leading the charge, actually able to keep himself alive right now. Going to be a flashbang for the players to come out of Palace. There's a lot of opportunity here for Galaxy Racer to find the kills amongst the chaos. Not that much time. Bob going to get picked up in the smoke. There's still only 13 seconds left remaining. Forrest just desperately trying to get across. Will eventually be able to do that. First boosted up is going to lose his life. That gets the invasion. That there's 2 there. Somehow the plant comes through, but it's all the frags found by Galaxy Racer. My god, what a chaotic situation ensuing on that A bomb site. But eventually Galaxy Racer will be the team who come out on top. And super important that they do as well, because it just maintains the fact that they're keeping themselves in the hunt here on Mirage. Stairs and jungle smoke coming through just to try and keep players on that A bomb site, but now they're actually rotating back and towards B. Great flash play means PlesseN's actually going to be able to double down. Was hallzerk also completely blind? Eventually, Lecro does get the trade back.
Through it. chawzyyy on the angle, though, making sure no one can drop out without him knowing about it. And as the nades don't connect to him, beautiful flick for the first. Chance to get more. It's Disco.plan to take second contact, and chawzyyy with another.
Actually, only 1 player on this B bomb site right now. chawzyyy, he doesn't have any information. It's going to be so much useful just raining in all of a sudden. chawzyyy can't hit the shot up close. Great opening does come through there for Lecro. Disco doplan, the first responders. Teammates are really far away right now. I mean, yes, Galaxy Racer have money, but they might even just...
It just keeps their economy strong. Late game like this, it's very important to maintain that economy.
Maybe a bit of a rough patch in terms of his individual form, but when you're as experienced as he is, these things come and go. My god, Forest. What a sick entry coming through from Palace. He takes a lot of damage in the process, but I love this contact play from Dignitas. We've seen them committing towards mid, and there we go. friberg comes to life. Oh, he finds the triple. Single-handedly just takes Galaxy Racer down here in the round.
friberg definitely not going to be re-peaking this one. Just wants to hold for the aggression, wait for his teammates to get in behind. chawzyyy misses the shot, and HEAP's able to...
I mean, listen, fair enough, right?
I don't use it, but it looks nice.
Oh, PlesseN. Well, the frag looks sort of afforded them this luxury, but still work to be done. Lecro on the angle. What? He doesn't spot PlesseN out. We lose the X-ray, increases the anxiety. Disco doplan gets the trade.
She doesn't merit HEAP the kill, but it gives him some space. He can get onto the site, get that bomb down. Man advantage here for Galaxy Racer on the retake, but they haven't got a lot of util. 2 flashes and a smoke. They need to try and work their way back in, and now the numbers are even.
Wow, really big kill there from hallzerk. It's also the AWP he takes down, so it's not like the AWP can just re-peek out. Disco doplan has to pick up the weapon. hallzerk just, at this point, needs to just keep himself alive. dezon, what can he get done coming through from connector? Could catch Forrest off guard, but Forrest has already gotten a kill, so he has an impact. hallzerk also just trying to keep himself alive at this point, and HEAP has finally been able to have the impact he was waiting for. Really is what gets Dignitas across the line in that round.
Yeah, it's a huge round for them to take, and that's an even bigger kill. friberg, tons of damage taken, but taking out the AWP of chawzyyy. This is looking like the beginning of the end, Hayes. I don't think we're going to see much more here on Mirage, because Dignitas are looking on form once again. PlesseN, big headshot onto Lekro to try and keep them in the round. The flash forces him back. He's lucky to still be alive there, to be honest. But they've lost control. Now they need to retake once again. This time, a man.
Their T-side him, NJ. And then once the scores get level, you know, the complacency resides, or subsides, should I say. And yeah, if they just look straight fire on their T-side, what a shot that is from HEAP. Denying the... If you catch those odds, mates, I'll say that much. Look at Lekro, he doesn't give a damn, he's just charging straight through the molly right now. Oh my god, absolute disdain from Dignitas. They don't give a damn right now. Lekro just firing off the shots through the box. All do damage, HEAP finishes off the frag, and it's looking like Dignitas are dealing the killing blow yet to Galaxy Racer as well.
That's it. I mean, what a way to end it. Good night, Galaxy Racer, unless dezon can do something crazy, and he's not going to be able...